was sitting in Hararas. I think it's called Haraz coffee shop, and I just got really anxious. So I was like, "Oh shit, let me get the fuck out of here." So I don't know what to call it. I just started getting like in my head, and I was like, I need to go. But I was sitting there thinking about how y'all, my aunt just finished my retie last night, so I'm like really enjoying it. But I was sitting there thinking about how I am always trying to escape my reality. I feel like there's always something going on, and I'm always looking for a way out of it. Now, granted, I think a lot of this makes sense, being that I've been in such difficult financial spaces the past couple years, and with everything going on in the economy, and like getting evicted and transitioning between jobs, and like living with family, and like struggling financially, but at the same time also being in a place where like, oh, okay, like I'm living with family again, I'm in this transition, and I'm looking for jobs, I'm on unemployment, I'm 34. It's just kind of like it has the possibility, if you think of it in a certain way, to make you feel like, damn, I feel so behind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know what direction. Like, what the fuck? Every time I cut on something, this, oh that, this virus, this war, this, and it's just like, I can't deal. So it makes sense. You want to escape where you are, because this shit is crazy, and it can be very heavy and difficult. And long story short, in the coffee shop, thinking about how I'm always trying to just escape. I'm trying to like create ease in my life, and trying to like bring this life in that I want for myself. And I'm just realizing like, hey, life is now. You're in it right now. You're in it right now. Right now. And I kind of like to think of things as like neutral. I don't like to give meaning to every single thing, but I do allow for myself to kind of feel like, there's some significance there. My body is telling me that there's something significant here. Instead of like seeing everything as significant. But today in the coffee shop, the thought that came up was, everything is significant. Every interaction, every little moment, every new person you meet, things that you're struggling with, all of that is significant. It's not just happening for no reason. And you're always trying to escape it, instead of embracing what it is that you're going through, and what it is that you're struggling with, and how you're feeling in this moment. And I feel like I be doing a good job at it, but sometimes I do ignore. I think for me, I've been trying to create a life that I don't feel like I have to escape from. And I want a life where it feels natural, and I'm able to make a living and be able to take care of myself from what it is that I do naturally. That's what I want. I don't want to force it. I don't want it to like be this difficult thing. I just want to be able to do what I already do, give value with some ease, and just be in the flow. Not to overcomplicate it, just what you're going through in this moment, understanding that it's valuable and significant. And if what you feel like doing right now is getting on camera and sharing those thoughts, then that's what you do. If what you feel like doing is sitting down and writing it out, then that's what you do. And share it, because people need to hear it. I think that's the thing. And I know everything's gonna be okay, and I know I'm getting there, and I know I'm already there. And I'm gonna go touch some grass now. I'm gonna go find a park and sit out there and just relax. Oh, I'm in this Mirror America program, so I want to make sure that I do my task for today, and also apply to some jobs. And just been having a slow day, a really slow day. So yeah, we're gonna go to the park. All right, later, guys. All right, y'all, I'm at Freedom Park. And I gotta go to the bathroom before I forgot my blanket. I just had a thought. I just have to remind myself that I have to remind myself that it's a blessing to be here at this moment. Like, even me being able to go to the park on a Tuesday in the middle of the afternoon, like, I be stressed out, and I gotta chill. I have to chill. I have to remind myself to chill. I be stressed out, and like, I be having to remind myself, like, girl, you are always taken care of. You are always taken care of. You don't ever got no damn job, like, but you really be taken care of. Like, just chill out. You're doing everything that you can do. You're doing everything you can do, and that's all you can do. So today, what I'm gonna do is, So what I'm gonna do is go sit out here and just relax. Just allow myself to relax, not stress. So I'm gonna get my blanket, and I'm gonna sit out here, and I'm gonna write, and I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna stay out here till my heart is content. And then I may or I may not do my project management stuff and like apply for jobs. I might start fresh early in the morning, or it depends on how I feel when I get back to the house. I'm allowing myself to just chill out some here today. Definitely feel like I need to decompress and ground. All right, I'll be back in a second. Try to remember to see the beauty in where I am, so that I'm not always forcing things and stressing myself out. Lifts me up and takes me to a mountain way up high. There's no right way to write this. Out my head, what did I miss? System reset, the light shining out the fog. This is my win. Searched all over to find this. Overwhelmed, too many options. Baby steps, make movements forward. Trust myself, true alignment. I cannot complain about this feeling. Something's got me shining like the stars across the sky. All right, y'all. So I'm at Freedom Park. I was gonna find some place over there to sit but I forgot it had just rained. The ground looks a little wet. So I kept walking to find a spot. I was like, I'll just, I need to walk. It's good. And I found a really nice spot over there. But I'm not going to lie to you. I heard some music and I was like, follow the music. So I followed the music and then I was like, that might be a man, honey. That might be your man. Walked over there, saw him, tried to hear it and keep walking. So I ended up walking further than I anticipated. But it's all good. What I'm about to do is sit out here and dang, the camera's this way. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna sit out here. I might do some journaling, allow whatever to come up, and we'll see what happens from there. I think I told y'all I got laid off. It was a whole thing. Like, initially she told me she wanted me to teach, and then that morphed into we don't have the budgeting. So long story short, I am without a job. I did start looking for stuff before the job ended, but nothing has come about. So I am jobless. I am on unemployment. I did get my last 2 paychecks from that job and I've been okay. And I just decided, because sometimes, oh shit, y'all, I don't know if that was a bug on my hair. But yeah, I did think that I can do work at my aunt's house, but sometimes I'm just like, let me just get out of here, especially when my thoughts are like thoughting. My thoughts are thoughting, and I'm like, you know what, I need to get out. Let's just see what happens, where I end up. And so that's pretty much how today happened. I went to the coffee shop and I did listen to my readings from my favorite readers, and it was right on point with where I am and how I'm feeling, and just feeling like, I'm waiting, and like, it's like, bro, just chill out. Everything is okay. Everything is coming together. You're doing the work. So just chill. And that's what I'm really trying to remember, that I'm giving it all I got. I'm giving it all I can. And with that, I think there comes like this allowance of like, hey, you are giving it everything you got, and you have to trust that everything is going to come in, that everything is already here, that everything is already taken care of. Just relax. Like, it's always the lesson. So I am here. I know that I am very productive. Like, I do get a lot done. I get a lot more done than I give myself credit for. And being on unemployment, filing for unemployment, everything going on in the world, writing, I'm doing my little certificate program, I'm still creating, like, all those things takes energy, and I'm trying to remind myself to trust in the divine timing of everything, and relax so that I can allow for things to come in. And so that's really been the lesson. It's really been a lesson. So, well, I tell you, at least these ants here are a little more gentle. I try not to kill these ants here. The ants and shallots, no mercy. No mercy. I'm like, y'all, I don't want to kill y'all. I know I'm in y'all space. I'm not trying to take over. The ants and shallot was like, we don't give a fuck about that. we don't we don't care. You gonna get bit. I got bit twice in shallot this weekend. I was like, the ants in Charlotte give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like the ants in Charlotte, they might crawl on me, but they don't just bite. I was like, bro, little cousin, let's go inside. I'm not from here anymore. Woo. So yeah, anywho, I might do some writing, y'all. I might come back on here and share what I wrote with everyone, and we'll go from there. We will go from there. I'm done with trying to figure this stuff out. I'm done with trying to figure it out. This is called breathe. No, this is called Woosah. Let go. I keep saying I'm gonna get off of here, but for real, I really do enjoy the camera. I really do. Like once I cut the camera, I'll be like, y'all, what am I worried about? Let me show you my bag my friend gave me. It's so nice. It's so me. It's like so me. Okay, look. Ain't it just the cutest? It really goes with my aesthetic. I'm a natural gal. I might do some reading. Shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do out here today, for real. And you know what? That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty. I had to tell myself, like, girl, you don't never got no job. I do. I go in and out. I be in and out, you know, but always been taken care of. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yes, it be real hard. It be real hard. Like, but it's okay. I know everything's okay. Girl, you got to remember that you done been through everything. Everything before you got through it. You went through this. It's easier now. You got the muscle. You're in a better situation. Like, girl, you're gonna be okay. Chill out. That's like, I'm telling you, that's how I have to talk to myself. Chill out. Chill, girl. It was nice. Today was nice. I put some music on that makes me just be like, and it's really like female rap. Like, I really have been enjoying female rap. Like Meg Thee Stallion, Mona Leo, Rennie Rucci. Like, I really love the girls. Lotto. Who else I like? Erica Banks. I like her too. Glorilla, love Glorilla. I listen to Cardi, like all those people. And it just helps me to get into a good space of like, you're that girl. You know, like, girl, you in your prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that kind of music. Sometimes that music is what you need to hear in that moment. For me, it's about what's going to elevate me, what's going to raise my vibration, just help me feel good, like get me in that vibe. And sometimes that's the music that does it for me, you know. Girl, I don't even want to talk about the whole India.Arie thing, because let me tell you, I'm an India.Arie girly, you know. I am, but I also love the thotties, you know. Like, there's a place for both, y'all. There's a place for both. I do hear the argument of what India.Arie and all these other people are saying, and sometimes if you could dwell too far into it, you go into like conspiracy and just all this stuff, and you know, it might be true, you know. But I also believe that how you feel in that moment, if that song makes you feel good, if it makes you feel good, listen to it. If it don't make you feel good, don't listen to it. You know, like, I'm so tired of people telling people what to do. We got bigger problems. We got bigger fish to fry, you know. And I do believe that music, that can be something that we talk about and really have deep conversations about. And it's complex. It is so complex because, some of that music to you, it might be detrimental. To another person, it might be healing. We don't know. I can't tell you what your roadmap is, but I get really tired of people trying to tell other people what their roadmap should be. And it's just kind of like, I don't hear that shit. It's cool. I'm sure there's like serious dialogue behind it for reals. Like, I know. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, there's bigger things that we could be focused on. There are worse individuals that we could be focusing on. This is just like a symptom, I guess. It's not the larger problem. Like, I'm not saying that there isn't truth behind what they're saying. I just think when we look and we think of the things that we could be tackling as a people, that would not be on my list of priorities. But who am I guess to me, I don't think that Carisha's song is prohibiting my liberation. I think there are other things that are trying to take away my freedoms, and it's not that song. And I'm on the top of my game. This shit come on the fame. That's how I knew that I made it. I woke up looking this good. Okay. Oh, no. Alright, so I may leave soon because I have to poop, and I've been trying to work on sitting up straight lately, but I need to use the restroom, and I believe when I go home, what I'm going to do is work on this vlog for today. The things I know: in the morning, I want to work on my project management certification, and I want to work on applying for some jobs. And I think I'm also going to put schools back on the table. I have took schools off the table. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to stress it. Whatever meant to work out is going to work out. I'm going to apply for both project management jobs and teaching jobs because I just kind of feel like, don't cancel anything out. Like, you have that ability to teach and earn money. So why not do that as well? And then I did say to myself that I want to do some hair. Like, I'm gonna plan it out. But I'm also gonna allow myself to relax and we're good, girl. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I may go ahead and start walking back because I'm kind of far from where my car is. But before I do that, I will share what I wrote. So I said, another writing at the park. I don't know who would want to eat fish from a man-made body of water. Just a random thought. I'm learning to allow and not keep trying to force. I'm letting go and knowing that everything is coming together. I know that I'm in another phase where I don't have a job, but I have everything else. I have the time I wanted to create, so create. And then I just made a little timeline. From April 2025, I was suspended. In April 2025, I was suspended from my job. And then I started working at the daycare in May. And then I quit the daycare in July. And then I started at the charter school in August. And then got laid off in June. It's July. And you know what, y'all? Inserting something random. But I told myself, I want to be off for the summer. Well, boy, am I off for the summer. But it's okay. I got my wish and everything's gonna be good. So I'm understanding that where I am is purposeful and to share what I'm going through and how I feel. And I keep telling myself, like, I basically want to be, like, inside out, figuratively. Like, I want to just be able to be and live. Like, I don't want to have to keep forcing and, you know, feeling like I'm struggling. I just want it to feel like, you know what? Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I am. And I understand that it's really in my mind about how I feel. And it's my own resistance to where I am at this time and in this moment. And I think allowing myself to like trust and let go and believe does not negate the reality of the situation. Like, it is very difficult. Like, it is very difficult to be in so many transitions all the time and, like, you know, not really have what you need, or I don't want to say not have what you need, because I always have what I need, but the things that I desire and I want, and to see other people, let me get the hell out of there. I ain't like how that sound. I'm gonna tell you, it'd be stuff like that that make you be like, appreciate what you got. Certain things put things into perspective. Like, the stuff that you be worried about ain't no point worrying about. Because at any moment, it could all be gone. You taken care of, you got a roof over your head, got food, you all right then. So, just reminds you how just that quickly, like at any moment, you just never know what can happen at any moment. So I try to remember to be in a space of gratitude. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't be feeling like I do it well sometimes. Like, I be fearful, I be worrying, I be having, like, you know, but I think I'm always thinking like, hey, at any moment, you know. So let's just appreciate what is and where you are. And we're not gonna worry. Okay. So I'm gonna go. I'll come back maybe once I'm in the car, or maybe when I'm back at my aunt's house. But I'm gonna go back home, and from there just work on editing some vlogs. All right, bye. I am on my way back to my aunt's home. I'm going home, y'all. I'm going to my aunt's house, and I plan on working on some vlogs when I get there, because I have the motivation to do so, and I have an idea of what I want to create and what I want to say. And so yeah, we're gonna leave the park and head back to the house. Red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. At the store, I can get them both. Okay, I can go down. All right, y'all. I'm at Afton Ridge, like senior living center, I think. I'm not quite sure, but I heard they have a. They say they don't fuck with me, but I say they can't fuck with me. I love it, girl. Anywho, so I heard there's a library attached to the living center, so I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna work for about an hour. I'm working on the vlog, and then when I get home to my aunt's house, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna get ready for bed, and I'm gonna go to bed early, hopefully. That's the plan. Go to bed early and get up early so I can work on my module stuff and apply for jobs. That's what I need to. So let's get out. I'm very hot. I'm in the car with the windows rolled up, and y'all know it's like 100 degrees outside, so I'll be back. Okay, it says it's a library and an active living center. I'm at the Afton Ridge Library, and it says senior center as well, and I've seen this place a couple of times, and I just didn't come because I thought it was for seniors. But I'm about to check these other libraries out. But here's some things I got. I saw this pamphlet of fiction by Black authors, and I'm trying to get into more fiction. So because y'all know I mostly read like nonfiction stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to explore this. I was about to say, actually, there's not, I don't know if I like these genres. I'm gonna have to look and see. I have not been into romance for a really long time. I have to see how I feel about it. Urban fiction, I used to read that stuff when I was in elementary. Kind of gotten out of that. I'm not a horror girl. The sci-fi and fantasy though, and the classics, I'm gonna have to explore those. I'm so excited about getting a library card. Oh my god. All right, so some books that I think I'm gonna check out is the Book of Alice. This seemed really interesting because it's a mixture of poems and Bible scriptures. Now, you know, when I hear Bible scriptures, I'll be like, but what got me was that it's like a mixture of recipes and scriptures and the family tree, and it says that this author Diamond is drawing parallels between biblical narratives and lived experiences, and that is what got me. Well, let me read the last line. Diamond draws bold parallels between biblical narratives and the lived experiences of those often relegated to the margins of history. This result is both a heartfelt elegy, and a new sacred text. So I was like, because she doing some things that I like, mixing and blending of genres and stuff. So I'm gonna look at this. And then I saw Toni Morrison, The Language of Liberation, and I was like, I ain't never seen this before. Reflections on the American Canon. So I was like, for sure gotta get this one. And of course, I saw this and I had to get it. It's Black film. I do have like similar books as this, and I'm wondering, I can't remember the author. But I was like, oh, let me get that. So I'm excited about the books I've gotten, and I'm actually about to go, y'all. I'm about to do a little bit of work. I'm only in this room for the next 40 minutes, so I want to work on this vlog. They said that they have podcast equipment, so I'm gonna have to explore that one day, like have a podcast here or something. I think that would be really dope. But yeah, I'm gonna work here because honestly, not to say I can't get work done at the house, but sometimes there's no guarantee, and I really wanted to make sure that I did a little bit of work. And I know I can get work done in the mornings because everyone's asleep, so I don't have to really worry about anybody like barging in. I'm talking about Jack. But it's cool. It's fine. Like when Jack comes in, I allow for him to come in. There's only certain times I'm like, okay, Jack, you gotta go. Like, you know, if I'm changing or if I'm on like an important call, whatever. Sometimes, and mostly I sometimes let him sit in on certain calls, but like therapy and That's pretty much it. Like if I have a therapy session, or if I was doing like vocal coaching, vocal training, then I'll tell him to go. But other than that, I usually let him sit in on like meetings and stuff that I'm having. I don't like to turn him away. So, all right, y'all. It's about 60 minutes, which is actually pretty good because my vlogs be like 200 and something minutes and to start, and I have to edit it down to 60. So for me to have like 60 minutes, it's like, okay, great. I should be able to get this down to like 30 minutes. But yeah, I did some editing. Now I'm gonna go home, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. I think I'm gonna shower and eat something and just read for the rest of the night, because my books are due July 21st because they're new releases. So I think I want to start looking through them and reading. And that's gonna be my night. Tomorrow, hold me accountable. Hopefully I get up at 5 a.m. so I can work on my PM stuff, but I should be able to do that. I should definitely be able to do it, especially if I go to bed early. So, all right, y'all. I'll come back once I'm like settled in the house, cleaned up. Maybe I'll let y'all see what I eat for tonight. We'll see. All right, later. Language as Liberation. So it's actually really late, y'all. It's after 10 o'clock, so I'm probably not going to read a lot of this. And because I want to get up early and work on that project management stuff, I just want to get it out the way. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. And it's 10:01, so I'll read for a little bit and hopefully be in bed by 11. We'll sleep by 11 so that I can like get up early. We'll see.